So I've just watched the majority of Wolves under-23s 2, Crystal Palace under-23s 0. And just wanted to make a short video talking about some of the players who were involved in that game and perhaps their futures at Wolves. So the goals came from Corbanu and Hesketh. Corbanu, of course, has been in a couple of Premier League squads for Wolves this season, but hasn't featured yet. Excuse me while I just move that. And he looked pretty promising on the right wing, made a lot of things happen and generally looked pretty effective. He probably a little bit lightweight for the Premier League at the moment in the right wing position. But again, if you're thinking he's getting international football for Canada as well, maybe he's an option in the next year or so. But it did make me think about Fabio Silva and his age, how much he would have benefited from playing so many more minutes in the under-23s this season. But it's unfortunate, really. Perhaps it's something Wolves can look into for the rest of the season and managing Fabio's game time a little bit more and giving him more minutes in the under-23s because of him. I suppose the risk is if he plays an under-23s game and then there's an injury to Willian Jose and he's required to play an hour a couple of days later, perhaps that's the reason why. But I can see Fabio benefiting a lot from playing in that team. And they were a really good team as well, the under-23s. That's the first time I've seen them play for just over a year now. They seem the intensity of pressing and passing was really, really positive to see. The patterns of play are very similar to the first team, but to me, it did seem a little bit faster, a little bit more exciting than the first team in spells as well. Luke Cundle, I think he's a player to look out for in midfield, the captain of the under-23s. He put some really, really dangerous balls across to Corbanu in the first half, which led to the first goal. He did look really, really mature as well then towards the end of the game, the way that he, as Mikey Burrows put it, led by example and sort of showed the way forward for managing the game. I thought Cundle did a very good job there. The other player that stood out for me was Longwyke in the sort of Cody role. He catches the eye because he looks the spitting image of Virgil van Dijk with his hair. And I do believe he's Dutch as well. But he looked very, very strong in the tackle, very, very confident on the ball as well. And he's somebody who has come with quite a big reputation. Quite a few bigger teams are after him as well. I think possibly Bayern Munich were after him. But I think he's somebody that in the next couple of years, perhaps, we're going to see featuring in the Premier League team. He's been in the squad a couple of times, but has never been given the chance. But he's somebody I like the look of. The other player as well who caught the eye, although he had very, very little to do, was Anders Sondergaard. Now, we've seen him a lot. He's been around the first team for a long time in terms of being the third goalkeeper since Will Norris left. And he's been turned up to every match day pretty much as the sort of spare in case there was an injury to Ruddy or to Patricio. And his command of the box and control of the defence was really, really clear to see, and he's obviously learning a lot from the likes of Ruddy and Patricio. And he just, when you've got a confident goalkeeper, real positive goalkeeper, he's played every minute of the season for the under-23s, that then breeds confidence throughout the rest of the team. And I do think that perhaps, it might be that Nuno looks at Sondergaard and he thinks he's worth a punt as Patricio's number 2 in the next couple of years when Ruddy does eventually go. But it was very interesting to watch the under-23s today. I didn't manage to watch the whole game because of work, but I saw the first half and then the last 15 minutes or so. So really pleasing. I'm looking forward to the next game. If you watched it, then let me know your thoughts down below. If this is the kind of thing that you want to see more of from the old Gold and Black, some more diverse content, then let me know and then I'll provide it for you. Thank you very much for watching. Don't forget to like the video if you have done and subscribe to the channel if you're new around here. And I'll see you soon for more content. Bye.